I've got no problem starting again on the sun piece. If you just don't like it, you just see it as a blank canvas, you know. And quite often the rich kind of, there's an added richness to it, because you're always going to have elements of stuff that's gone before it underneath the work that you're doing on top. I mean, but yeah, because we do so many different things. It's not strictly just painting. There's pottery. There's we're working on some smaller pieces at the moment, and you know, you never can tell where it's going to go next. From the sublime to the ridiculous, you know, the glorious celebrity titwank series, which actually is still hasn't been seen. Still not quite sure about where it's going, but it was something we had to get out of our system, you know. Has there ever been an argument, Steve?
Usually just frustration when Adam should have stopped but continues.
Yeah, but you see, like,
we shout at each other a lot, but it's done in quite an amicable way.
Shout?
Well, you know, it's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Fucking idiot. You should have stopped there, it was good.
The rusty wheel, the garden spring, the rotting sleeper, the woolsey decay, black bin liners of needles and earwigs. There is empty sky. There is empty land. Rain has made it wet, like a hippo's paddling pool.
I've got this new project. I want to get my own hippie commune, and like Charles Manson, I call the shots, you know. But you know, it'd be great, you know, sort of like, you know, and get some Hell's Angels in, you know, because I don't believe in living in peace and harmony throughout eternity. You've got to have some grief.
We're going a bit psycho at the moment. We're just going to the post office.
Okay.
I'm really fed up with this attitude that everyone's got, that you should never trust a hippie. What's wrong with the hippies? You know, they like believe in a world of peace and love. That's positive. Punk, oh, there's no future. I don't care if I live or die. What's positive about that?
I mean, the hippie thing happened, came to an end. The punk thing happened, came to an end. You take the best bits, and you know, look at the and sort of dispense with the bad bits. And the hippie thing was very, very specific to our association at that time with Virgin Records. So it was a dig at them as well, as much as anything else.
I know he's a ponce, but Paul Weller got it right. What's the use in saying destroy it? We want to build a new life for everyone. You know, that was in one of his early singles, you know. No, you really, you know, because I'm a huge prog fan, you know. And people sort of like, oh, well, you want to listen, that's hippie music, you know. Hippies were terrible. So, oh, come on, give them a break.
Thank you very much indeed. Hope you have a good Christmas whenever you get to.
Okay, there's only about 5 minutes left to go, so if you don't get in the queue, then you won't get served. Okay, we're closing in 5 minutes, so could people get in the queue, please? Otherwise, we won't serve you. I need to get out of here at 3 o'clock.
The box of the order.
Sorry?
The box at the end is stock after this.
Yeah.
How much are they a piece?
Pound each.
And how much is your table?
£125.
How much is these?
50 quid each.
You're officially the last customer.
You are actually.
Am I?
Yeah.
I was saying he wasn't the first,
Caught on
was
film as the last customer.
it? Beautiful feeling. Could be something, you know, like some sort of love. There's nothing, is there?
Music, dancing girls,
I think
Volumes of flesh.
I'll snug you after.
Forget it, I'll get someone else in. I'll unlock the door.
Well, you sort of don't notice it at the time. I mean, you do change, but I mean, it's different times and different situations, and you adapt to them, and sort of your work reflects those changes. You know, it moves on. The whole thing's like a continual animation of progression.
Thank you very much, guys.
okay.
Take care.
Okay.
Have a fantastic Christmas. Cheers, Steve, Ollie, Lawrence, cameraman.
Cheers.
What's the time?
About 3:15. Right, so you, no Christmas bonus or anything. She should have been in here. What's she doing outside?
Do you go to the post office? Yeah, cheers. I think they kind of wanted me to get something else.
You ruined the dramatic finale.
There you go. We're properly closed now.
I don't think that the closing of the aquarium is a tragic end. I think Steve closed it on his own terms. It doesn't feel like it's been forced to close through failure. It feels like a choice is being exercised and that it's dignified, and it within the closing contains the promise of good things in the future.
No, I'm just really happy with what I've done with Steve. You know, I think the aquarium's been at the sort of forefront of sort of, I think it's a sort of major part of our history in a way, in its own little way.
We just do what we want, and you know, don't worry about the consequences really, the long-term career consequences.
So, in answer to your question, yeah, I don't mean jack shit about art. Just do it. Don't talk about it. You know?
We're very likely to be, you know, come out the top of the pile at the end of all this mess, you know, without doubt.
Yeah. It's partly because you've got nothing to lose.
Exactly. You know, I think that having nothing to lose is a very good place to be.
I've influenced his work, and everyone bloody else, they all rip off my ideas. That's my job in the world. Everyone I meet, they just copy me, make millions of quid. It's hard life. See, first mouse never gets a cheese.
Walked, seeds shall grow. All the moss it moves so slowly. All over our ideas it shall go. We are here for the shortest time. A footnote in the book.